Hello, Facebook family, YouTube friends, and all that good stuff. This is my third video about being a nursing student. So it's been probably about a month since I did my last video, and I have actually I'm in the thickness of nursing school right now. So they kind of have things started on pretty much a staggered basis. Basically, you come in and the load is kind of light. It's not really crazy. You have med math and, your clinical, preparing you for our clinical rotation, which starts October. And then we have intro to computers and intro to professional nursing. So all of that is going on right now. Now we are about to pick up 3 additional classes, pharm, patho, and acute and chronic. So it's going to get a lot crazier. I got my clinical schedule, so I'll be in the hospital Wednesday, Thursday AMs. I really didn't want that because that kind of limits the amount of time I really have for work study, which I've been doing as well. Making sure I get in at least 10 hours per week. It's been crazy. I don't even know like where to begin. I've completed my first 2 med calc at our school. You have to get at least 90 to pass. I've gotten 95 on both those tests, which means I missed only 1 question per test, which I was very disappointed in myself for missing, because it's not med math is not hard. It's not. If you got college algebra, you're good to go. It's not. It's really not that difficult. They call it dimensional analysis. Make it sound fancy, but yeah. So I mean, I had a pretty good concept. At this point, every day we are learning something different. So it is like really a deluge of information at one time. Like, we've already learned how to give bed baths and toileting the clients and things like that, using the bedpans and things like that. Vitals, of course, that was like day 1. And oh my gosh, it's like so much I can't even recall it all right now. The good thing about clinicals is it's pretty much a pass or fail, but I guess that's also the bad thing about it, because, if they don't think you're doing what you're supposed to do, or you're not, exhibiting these skills correctly, you fail. And I'm not worried about that because I'm not failing. But it's crazy. It's been really, really crazy getting, all sorts of trainings and orientations in to go into the hospital in the first place. It's been pretty hectic. But I'm looking forward to clinicals. Definitely, I am. Our first day, our orientation was like madness. I swear, it was just like madness. I mean, they gave us so much information, and Lord knows I can't remember half of what went on the first day. Okay, it was just orientation. It was an 8-hour orientation where we just basically got a bunch of information that I can't even recall right now. Okay, because it was too much to give us at one time. But here I am. I'm alive. I got to wear my scrubs. I felt good in them. So it's fun. It's not, I don't think nursing school is as much, as hard as people say. It is really about disciplining yourself. As I do have a lot of, there's a lot of reading and things like that. And you have to really just learn how to read. Now, what I will tell you this. They literally give us, like, I swear, at least 5 chapters a day that are like required reading before you actually come to the lab rather, to actually practice these skills. And we have videos on top of that demonstrating the skills, okay? It is not possible It is not. Okay, especially not for a person that has a life. Okay, outside of school. Okay, I know they say nurse school is your life. That's true, but I can't just neglect my other duties. Okay, I have kids. I got stuff to do. It's not possible to read all that stuff. So you really have to become. You really have to figure out a way to condense it. Where what I do is I watch the video first. Okay, because I'm really a visual learner. You can tell it. You know, I watch the video. Hearing it just reinforces it. So watch the video. Then I go into the book, and I basically, I don't want to say skim, but that's kind of what I do. You know, the first day I read first day I tried to be Superwoman, and I read like literally all of the reading assignments they had for us for the day before our clinical, our class, our lab was scheduled. And I'm like, there's no way I can do this every night. I can't. It was just so redundant. And the book is crazy. I mean, I swear. The way our book is set up, it lists the procedure, like it goes step by step, and for each step, it has a rationale across from it, which is good. But I swear, if that thing tells me to perform hand hygiene one more time, and if I see rationale, reduce microorganisms, reduce transient microorganisms, again, I'm a scream. I mean, it's literally that tedious. Okay, you read one line. Okay, step 1, do this. This is the reason why you do it. Step 2, do this. This is the reason why you do it. I don't read like that. I don't. Too much. So at this point, I have learned to watch the videos, go into the book, and it's kind of, those parts that I've seen in the video kind of like pop out at me, and I read the important information. And the good thing about it too is that at my school they give us PowerPoints, so we actually have PowerPoints that we also study, so that gives us the pertinent information that they expect you to know. Okay, go in there, read that stuff, study that. All the rest of that stuff is filler that you are going to actually learn as you go. Okay, you learn as you go. A lot of that other stuff just tells you how these practices came about and things like that. At this point, I don't want to say that I don't care how the practices came about, but that's not so as important as knowing how to do it. The Joint Commission and all of them, that's reading for another time. Okay, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm doing right now, and I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it. I really am. I'm getting into my groove. I'm trying to stay on top of things, and they don't expect you when you go into clinical to remember all of this. Okay, it's entirely too much information to absorb. I swear, some days my eyes just glaze over, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, oh my god. And a lot of us are, most of us are. Please, I'd even say all of us are. Okay, you just see eyes just, and when they see that, they'll give us like a break. Okay, everybody, get up, stretch your legs, whatever, because our lectures are long. But I'm surviving, so so far. And it's not too bad. It's not as bad as they say. Just find your groove, find your niche. You get it. Hopefully within the first month you have your thing going and know exactly what you're doing. Now clinicals I can't speak on because I haven't done anything, and I'm still kind of nervous about it. Not really though. I'm on a telemetry floor, which everyone says is great. I really don't, I have a basic concept of what telemetry is, where everybody's going to be hooked up to machines, like, a lot of monitors on the patients, a lot of heart conditions and different things like that. But I don't know. I really don't know exactly what I would be, doing. I don't know what floor I hope to be put. I mean, I knew it was going to be some type of med surg floor, but I don't know. So I have to be to the hospital by 6:45 a.m., which I'm pushing to 6:30, because if I say 6:45, I'll arrive at 6:45. That's not gonna work. So 6:30, and which means that I'm leaving out of my house 5:30, which means I'm waking up at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be like a zombie. I swear, I'm gonna live on coffee. I was never like a big coffee drinker before I applied to nursing school. Once you apply to nursing school, I don't know. It's like coffee becomes a part of you. It just does. I feel sometimes that I cannot function without my coffee. Other things, our lab instructors are pretty awesome. Our lab instructors will not be the same as our clinical instructors. So I haven't even met my clinical instructor yet. I'm pretty sure she probably knows who I am, because everybody I see, this person, this person, and I'm sure they've gotten word back to her that I'm looking for. I'm asking faculty and everything. And I have this woman is like a ghost. I've never seen her before. But I hear she's pretty good. Students like her and things like that. So, you know, I'm just going to show up prepared, ready, and doe-eyed. So that's all you can do, because really, they try to tell you exactly what they expect from your clinicals, but I don't know. They don't really give it. Everything seems so vague at this point. Like, I don't know exactly what, I know I'm going in, I'm performing AM care and things like that. But other than that, I really do not know what an entire day of clinicals is going to look like. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. So, I'm not really all that worried or concerned about anything in particular. Their motto is don't do anything unless you ask the instructor first. They said probably week 3 or 4 we'll start giving meds and things like that. And they expect you to research your meds when you get them in the morning and things like that. Makes sense. So it doesn't seem like anything off the wall. I think it's just getting in there and doing it, and hands-on first time, and trying not to shake like a leaf in front of the patient. But I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. I am going to make sure that I update you guys. I have not started even tracking my weight yet. That was another component of this, that I would try to lose weight while I'm in nursing school. I have not started tracking anything. I can say that I have not been eating like a maniac, because really I don't have time and I don't have money. Okay. There are people on campus who are like, oh, let's go buy lunch. I'm like, no, I have my little bag right here. Okay. I'm not buying anything. I get my little dollar coffee, if I can do that, But so my point of saying that is that I have not been eating like I used to, and I've definitely been getting to work out walking all over campus. Okay, I'm walking at least 10 blocks every day. And it may not seem like a lot to people, but my legs hurt a lot. So I'm going to do an official weigh-in tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure I'm somewhere around 230. I'm not saying what my weight is, because it's going down. It's going down. But for all of you out there, first day experiences, I like to hear about it. I like to hear what you guys are going through and everything. I haven't really had, well, besides the stethoscope, haven't had a chance to really use our tools and things like that yet. So I'm looking forward to doing that, using some of the tips I've learned on here and things like that. So, good luck to all of you. Be blessed. Any questions I can answer for you guys, just post it down there at the bottom. Otherwise, I'm out. I got some studying to do. Good night.